purposely not.
So today what I'd ask is all the partners here to just come up for 5 minutes and share their thoughts, to share what they got out of this event and how it's going to benefit you guys. Any other thoughts they want to share, as well as I asked them to share really briefly in a couple of minutes exactly what they do, because I know some of you guys haven't had a chance to meet some of our partners, and even some of the newer people that are here haven't had a chance to see or to hear from even our veteran partners. So I'm going to have you guys one at a time. We'll start down here with Jim. Bree's going to be the timekeeper, so he's going to punch when people get to the 5 minutes. So you've got 5 minutes, and if you don't spend the full 5 minutes, you got to be right in that same exact window within 30 seconds. There's a penalty, and we'll tell you what the penalty is going to be in a bit. So Jim, come on up.
Patrick.
And then, Patrick, I'm sorry. Patrick, come on up, and then we're going to go to Ken next, and we'll circle up. You have a question or comment? Okay. So come on up and stand right here, because the microphone's right there. So.
Okay. Good morning, Patrick Whittlesey at Geothermal Systems, GTS. Brand new partner. Excited to meet the ICs and the rest of the team. We have a air source heat pump that heats backup emergency generators at commercial facilities, data centers, hospitals, airports, and municipalities are a good example of what we do. Learned a lot, was more of a sponge at this meeting, trying to figure out the ins and outs, but thank you.
Thank you. We can't do hearts on here, so just put an L if you love what you're hearing.
Yeah. And
Good morning.
This is Ken with Waste Network.
Thank you. This is Ken with Waste Network.
Yes.
I just wanted to say that this has been a great meeting, that I've learned a lot from everybody. And the ICs, I don't know if they realize this, they have some great opportunities here. But focusing just on the trash side of things, the waste side of the business, there's a 95% chance your customer's spending too much money on trash. So when you're pitching your message, with confidence, tell your customer they're spending too much money on trash and get a meeting. It's pretty simple. I think if you had a partner meeting with me, you see they last about 15, 20 minutes, and we get through it quickly and take the next step with the customer. So looking forward to working with more ICs and making this happen.
Thank you,
Thank
Ken.
you.
Thank you, Ken.
Ken had a lot of L's. Some reason John Clayton won't stop holding the L key, so I don't know what that's all about.
After a while, it stops letting me, because you're typing in too fast and too much. So hurry.
Just penalize it. There's too many loves.
Yeah.
Oh, there's never too much love.
Yeah.
It's all about the love. I'm Danny Kruger. I am really excited to be here. I am the co-founder and CEO of IO Energy. We're new to the club. My other founder, the other co-founder and the president of IO Energy, David Kruger, is here as well. So we brought the entire squad. They say you shouldn't let the management team fly on the same planes. So, he'll be taking the jet. I'll take the helicopter home. So IO Energy, it's our first time in front of the ICs. So thank you. I'm excited to be part of the team. It's our first time with the partners as well. So my key takeaway from this summit meeting, the partner summit that you're now a part of, is just the caliber of the offerings in the room. So the products, the services have all been really vetted to be best in class. And then there's the culture behind that. So it's no accident that these are the best in class. It's because these people are just unbelievable. So I'm really proud. IO Energy is proud to be part of the network, and we can't wait to do a lot of business with you. So one of the things that we're aware of is that you are bringing your energy into the network, and you are offering your credibility, your vulnerability. You're out there at the tip of the spear, making appointments to create this network, and you're really the lifeblood behind it. So we will honor that, I guess is what I want to say on behalf of the entire group, but particularly with IO Energy. We'll never let you down. We will not let the sun set without making darn sure that we're doing everything we can on behalf of the client, and in turn on behalf of you, because we know you're the energy behind it. So not to run too long, just a little bit about IO Energy. Our management team, we've been in business 25 years. This current iteration of IO Energy, founded in 2015. We're privately held. We're a sub S corporation. We have 15 members on the payroll, and we have an extended team of maybe 100 of service providers that essentially only do IO energy work. So what is that work? LED design and retrofit at an enterprise level. So we don't really do energy projects per se at a facility. We do energy relationship at an enterprise level. So think of a large provider that has 100 different facilities. We want to go in at that high level and sell the enterprise efficiency project. And then where we knock it out of the park is we can go into 75, 80, 100 different locations, sometimes concurrently, and do white glove turnkey implementation of energy efficiency projects. So it almost always involves LED. So maybe think of us as the lighting and controls folks around that. I think I'm running long, but I appreciate the time and the opportunity to be in front of you, and lots more to come. Thank you.
We're going to have David come up as well. Even though you're with the same company, you've got some amazing insights, and if nothing else, to share your vision of what you think as far as the ICs and the interaction.
Well, thank you very much, Corey, and nice to get an opportunity to introduce myself to you all on the team. David Kruger, IO Energy. Couple of just sort of overview messages I thought I might share. First off is around that depth of experience that my brother Danny alluded to in the room. Wow, this is not an easy thing to put together. We, as a network, I suppose we would say we compete head to head with some pretty major players in the market. I've been in this industry my entire career. It's the only thing I've ever done, coming up on 30 years of it. And I can tell you straight up, there's nobody out there that has the talent or the breadth of offering that's sitting in this room. And there's obviously no one else that's assembled it in this structure. So that's really exciting to be part of. As Danny alluded to, we're thrilled for that. A couple just quick tactical things that I'll get out of the way. LED lighting projects, pretty mundane subject in general. We combine LED lighting with other technologies and building automation, system integration, and then rolling in the totality of other solutions here. So that's an important part. And then one of the questions I'm frequently asked is, how much does this cost? What are we talking about? And I like to give just people kind of a benchmark to sort of think about what the numbers can be as you're looking at your client list and your opportunity list. So generally speaking, we're talking about roughly around $2, easy numbers here, but $2 a foot in cost, ballpark, might be 5, might be 1, but use $2 a foot to think about your opportunity. So if you've got a 1 million square foot facility, that's a couple $1 million worth of work. It's going to save around 75 cents to $1 a foot. So you're looking at a 2 to 3 year payback around lighting itself. When we add in other elements to it, systems and IoT and controls, that ROI period extends. We want to be careful about talking about ROI and payback versus the financial opportunity. But I think those are kind of the hard numbers I want you to have. Markets are anywhere the utility rates are higher is better than where they're lower, obviously. So that's all I got, but thank you very much.
That's awesome. Michelle Oliver, I love it. She goes, "We are the energy, you are the network."
Yeah.
I love it. Sergio Castillo.
Here we go.
Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Excited to be here. Thank you, Corey, again for being here. Wanted to echo what you guys said. Incredible event. Thank you, Corey, because Energy Network has built an amazing group of companies that you guys can offer to your customers out there. But what we're engaging here is building even more synergy amongst our companies, which will make your offering even stronger. Okay. You guys are keeping me very busy. We're going on 10 months. So I appreciate that. We're now getting about 1, 2, or 3 customers per day because of you guys. So thank you very much. Just for those that haven't met us, or we're looking forward to meeting you very soon. We're an engineering solutions firm. We work primarily with Fortune 500 companies, Nestle, McCormick, Barilla, Coca-Cola, in how these companies can drive operational excellence around water and energy. In 5 minutes, I can't say everything, but thank you very much, guys. Happy Friday.
Let's go to Christian Stove. Let me clarify this.
So, hey guys, great to see you virtually. My name is Christian Scope, for people who don't know me. The VP of Sales for Unified Energy. We are one of the oldest partners since 2012, and we are actually very much a distinguished company here. We have taken these sessions over the last couple of days, head by Corey and his team to sort of debug and find the perfect holistic solution and make this service offering very, very approachable for you guys to sell to your customers. What Unified does specifically is we are a full service energy consultancy that and procurement company. So we focus on procurement of natural gas, energy, and we also tailor energy risk management solutions. We have energy data management softwares that goes on top of that, and then we provide market intelligence. That's it. It's very, very simple. The good thing about what we do, it is a commodity that is needed every single day. So currently we have 45 deregulated markets for natural gas and 14 plus DC for electricity. And it's going to keep opening up. So we are currently in Europe, Mexico, all over the United States, and moving into the Orient as well here in the next year or so. So looking forward to work with all of you. And thank you again for attending.
Paul Ross, Interlogics.
Hello, ICs. My name is Paul Ross. I'm the CEO, majority owner of Interlogic Solutions, and we're focused mainly in Mexico. That's where we're at. We are a full energy consulting firm where we do supply side and demand side. Our focus last couple of years with the new deregulated market in the country of Mexico has been on supply side. A lot of analysis work, looking at PPAs that are been long-term contracts, seeing if we can get clients out of those and into the MIM. We've had some success there, and then some are just the legal side is just too tied up. But we do electricity, water, natural gas, and I think with the energy network team, waste network, we're going to start throwing out trash as something else that we will offer. It's a lot easier. I came from the demand side in the U.S. It's a lot easier to gain the trust, which is very important in that culture of the client, to work with them on what their needs are right now. Electricity rates in Mexico last year went up over 60%, a little bit of relief the month of December to come out with about a 46% increase in the tariff rates last year. With the new administration causing all of us headaches, 2019 doesn't look a whole lot better for the industrial commercial clients. Will it go up 46%? No one really knows, but it's pretty easy to perceive with the limited amount of supply that's available, capacity for electricity, and how the new administration is working and talking, that industrial rates are going to go higher for those tariffs. So anyway, we're excited. We've always been excited to be with Energy Network. We've had quite a bit of dialogue with a lot of the ICs. We haven't had a lot of success in flowing energy, but it is happening. We now have 6 clients flowing energy, electricity, and we have one that's going to be flowing natural gas, today, March 1st. So it is happening. It's been a very slow process, but there is an extreme amount of potential for us in the country of Mexico. So thank you very much, and we appreciate you guys working with us.
Thank you. Steve Tart with Zenergy.
How's everybody doing? As Corey said, I'm Steve Tart. I'm the chairman of Zenergy. We're actually the second tenured partner. We started with you guys back in 2016. So kind of start off with what we do is we're a water conservation product. So basically, I like to say this: if anybody has a water bill, is a potential client. But I want to say almost. There are situations where we don't work, but I'd rather you overhunt than underhunt. And actually, you guys have hunted very well for us for 3 years, and we appreciate that greatly. You've taken us into Fortune 500 companies, Fortune 200 companies, Fortune 50 companies, and you also helped us be able to install across North America, which is great, and helped us prospect into Europe. So that's very helpful. We appreciate the relationship. Now, as you all know, John Vincent is our CEO, and I kind of wrestled him to come to this meeting this time. I've kind of stepped back into the background, but I appreciate so much the partners. I appreciate Ian. I appreciate Corey, Mo, the team, John, Eric, Adrian. I mean, Synergy would not be what it is without you guys and without Ian driving the sales, bringing the clients, and helping us grow this company. And we're looking forward to that to take off exponentially in 2019. I'm going to kind of end with 2 success stories, because one of the things I like to promote kind of with the water conservation in our valve is there's an opportunity to have a short sales cycle and to get some cash. Now, I remember back probably 2.5 years ago, I went out actually on a sales call with Bill Turner, and we went to VMI and a couple other places. Those didn't happen to work out. But Bill, 4 months ago, brought a client, FCP Property Management. Took us about 4 months from when we first talked to him to we validated. What was great about that is that finished up, took 2 weeks to get water bills for another 25 meters on that location. And it took him 24 hours to sign the order for another 25 valves. That's like a $25,000 commission for Ian, and it was pretty quick. John Weems, maybe our hero of heroes in terms of sticking with us and sticking with clients. And so Extended Stay America has been a client that has, not only have we stuck with them, they have stuck with us. And we've gone through a process where we had four valves installed. We're now moving on to a 39 valve installation that will pilot between now and July. And we've got a commitment from them that once that goes well and we validate, they're going to roll out to 500 additional hotels throughout their portfolio. And that's what really excites me about the Ian team is we have the ability to start small, do those pilots, but have very large enterprise rollouts. So with that, thank you very much again for all that you do for us and for Synergy and for all the partners. It's been very exciting to be here. New partners, we are glad you are here. As it's been said before, there's been so much product availability to be here and how we kind of close the loop for everybody to have solid solutions. We're going to have a great future together. Thank you.
Steve Lichten from Go Electric.
Good morning, everyone. Steve Lichten from Go Electric, Director of Business Development. We are a power energy resiliency company. So what we're looking for in the marketplace are customers that are having problems with the power being delivered to them from the utility. That can mean dirty power, so the power may not necessarily go out, but they're having issues with machines and things like that, or they're having frequent outages. The way we do that, we are a battery energy storage company, so we deliver large hardware systems that are batteries and power electronics. So once we have that top line resiliency need, we look at the customer's demand management. So we'll look at peak shaving or shifting time of use or things like that to help monetize the asset. But again, top line, we have to have that need where we're protecting from the utility power issues. From a kind of historical perspective, we are a technology company. We're bringing this to market. We're a trusted partner of the Department of Defense. So when people say, why these guys, why does it work? That's a really strong thing to point to, especially on the commercial side. They kind of buy it immediately. Okay, so the government would not keep buying this if it didn't work. From a size perspective, we're looking at customers anywhere from 250 kilowatts to 5 megawatts. That'll cover most of the manufacturing and light industrial customers that we're looking for. Those are my 5 bullet points, as Adrian asked me to point out. Again, just thank you, Corey, for setting this up. I don't want to reinvent the wheel here, but everyone in this room is top notch, and we're very happy to be a part of it. So thank you.
And the lone wolf who decided to come, the only female of the partners, Lisa Loeffner. This is a rough group to handle. You've had brothers.
I have 2 brothers, and I grew up in the corporate world before doing Go Electric in aerospace. So you can imagine how
Ah,
few
yeah.
women executives there are in aerospace. So generally, I was one, if maybe two people in the room. So you just kind of got used to it. And I've always felt like I'm one of the guys anyway. So
There you
anyway, I see. So nice to talk with you today. Thanks so much for all you're doing to get Go Electric in front of your customers. We just joined last August, and we're seeing prospects from you in large industrials, which we were never able to touch before. So thanks for getting us in the door to talk with companies who really, when the power goes out, bad things happen. Their production shuts down, their machine store, and that profitability for the entire year. So what we're doing to keep the lights on at the industrials and the grocery stores really helps their bottom line. So thanks for getting us in the door. We appreciate everything you're doing and looking more for more deal flow this year. So take care.
Are you guys back with us? A few of you guys froze, but it looks like we're back, right?
Yep, we're good.
Okay, perfect. So let me share with you really briefly what this whole event was about. What this event is about is getting our partners to understand what each other does. Kind of like you're building an engine, you have different parts of that engine. And, I feel as an organization, each one of these opportunities is a cylinder, and if you're firing on a couple of cylinders, it's running, and you can run, you can have at least a Prius or something. But if you want to have a Ferrari, you want all the engines firing, the whole engine firing, you want all the cylinders firing. And what this is about is all of us working together to say, how can we collaborate and cross-pollinate opportunities, which of course you guys are working to do, but we've never taken from this side of it to incentivize our partners to cross-pollinate opportunities and look at the clients, not only that they have, but the clients that they're working with you guys on, to say, you know what, I think you need to take this opportunity to this person. Now let me make an introduction and make a phone call and a warm handoff to a person I've already have rapport with, to Zenergy or to IO, and to be able to do that and have an understanding what each other does, and understand that we're not overlapping, we're working together as a group to build this machine, to build Energy Network, and to build your businesses. So that's what this event was really about. And you have no idea the amount of brainstorming, even ideas that I'm getting from listening to these people who are all experts in their own fields, experiences in life and business. And the great thing is, and you're going to find about this team, for those that, again, you guys know some of the guys and gals in this room, or gal in the room, and those of you have met, whether it be in the August event or whether going to Cabo and meeting the other partners, and there's some partners that you guys have not met yet, and I think about half of the people here, maybe a third, weren't in Cabo. You're going to find that they have the same theme that all of you do, which is taking something and having your own business and building something amazing from it to build a legacy. And whether they own their company or you guys own your company, and you guys have the ability to be a part of it, and the way you want to look at this, you basically are the CEOs of your own company, and you have the ability to be partnered with all these other people who are building their own businesses, but they're doing that through you being the sales arm. So it's so exciting to see what we're doing here in the cross-pollination. You're going to hear a lot more about this. We're actually meeting one-on-one with each person this next week to learn how we can better integrate resources. We also talk while we're here about the next two events that we have. And I'm going to give you, I know Bree was hinting, and I'm not going to go full out and tell you anything other than the fact that we're going to redeem ourselves and do Vegas. So I'm going to give you that. We're going to do Vegas. I know none of you guys like Vegas, but it's going to be fantastic when you see the big picture of what we're doing. I did not want to have the same mistake we did last time and sell 130 some tickets and say, by the way, we're not doing Vegas. So we actually signed the contract the day before, or 2 days ago, signed the contract for Vegas. We're not going to give you any more details yet. We want to actually broadcast live and show you what it's going to be all about, but I promise you want to be there. Make sure whatever you have going on, even if you have to keep your kids out of school, August 25th through the 29th, keep that open. August 25th through the 29th, keep that open. If you have something going on, cancel it, because we're going to have all of our partners there. We're going to have 500 people there. It's going to be amazing. That's all I'm going to tell you at this point. Also, for those of you who are rock stars, who are leaders, only part of the leadership retreat, we're going to do two things at the same time in November. We're going to have the leadership retreat. We're also going to have the next partner summit, as we have then gone through a good chunk of this year and focusing on 2020 and taking it to the next level with all of our partners. If you want to be part of that inner circle, that group, we're going to share with you later how you can be a part of that. It's going to be in Cabo again. I know some of you guys enjoyed Cabo the last time. I know most of you guys hate butlers and you hate the beach, you hate sand, you hate the sun, you hate massages and yachts and hopefully fire walking if I have my choice. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be amazing bonding. It's not going to be my normal, 18-hour days. It's going to be maybe 5 hours of partner summit and 5 hours with you guys. The rest is going to be bonding and experiencing and talking about our goals and our visions and our dreams and our families. It's going to be amazing. Now, we only have room for 20 ICs and their spouses, significant others, or Eric's new third girlfriend this year. He's going to bring her.
I'm hoping to have 5 by then.
When he comes with his
You're gonna have too many to
entourage,
choose from.
when
You're
Eric
not
brings his
gonna know which one to
entourage
bring.
in, door number 1, door number 2. Nice try. So it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be amazing. And what I'm going to say to you is this. Some of you guys are looking at, first of all, the Vegas thing. Every single one of you needs to be in Vegas. Cancel anything else you've got going on. Get to Vegas in August. I promise not only going to be amazing. The speakers we have coming in, the entertainment we have there, it's going to be amazing. So you want to be there. But the second thing is, some of you guys have already rooted out, hey, I can't make it to Cabo. I'm probably not going to be in the 20. Tell yourself you're going to be there. Remember what we teach you guys? You figure out what you want to do. I'm going to be in Cabo with the leaders, with the top producers, with the partners to catapult myself into 2020 to create this legacy. What you guys don't realize is this, and I firmly believe this. If you put in 6 months of solid effort, like your life depended on it, you can bypass or buy back 5 years of your life of a traditional normal by working hard for a season, especially with this kind of an opportunity where you close. I mean, you guys need to realize you close 1 or 2 deals in some cases, you're in 6 figures. You got to realize that the value of that. So don't root yourself out. Don't say I can't make it. Say I'm going to be there. I'm going to find out how to get there, right? So you say I'm going to be there. Here's why I'm going to be there. And you'll figure out the how, which simply means massive action. And we're going to share with you again later how all the partners have decided to ante, and actually they haven't decided yet, but I'm putting it on public video, decided to pony up a lot of money for you guys to be able to have your whole trip paid for, even spending cash if need be for Cabo. So exciting things coming. Appreciate all of you guys joining us. Appreciate all the partners coming into Omaha, Nebraska at I think we topped 12 degrees. We decided to make sure. The great thing is that Nebraska is the right temperature for me to enjoy myself and not sweat a lot. So it's been at least great for me, especially for the guys coming from Florida and California and sure in Cabo. I'm sure you guys really enjoy the great weather and paying the price to build something and to create this core for all of you to benefit from. And that's what I'm most excited about. It's great. I wish you guys could have heard some of the conversations here just about how, yes, they want to move their business forward. Yes, they want to succeed, but how much of the best interest they have in mind for what you guys are doing and how they can assist you guys in creating your vision, your dreams, to help your family, to create your legacy. And it's so exciting to watch a group of people. It's what I always say is all of us that are watching this, you guys wouldn't have gotten recruited if you didn't have some amazing talents. This group here, outside of Energy Network, have done amazing things. They've built, million-dollar businesses, multi-million-dollar businesses. They've done these things without Energy Network. You guys, most of you guys that are watching this have already, are accustomed to 6 figures. Some of you guys a high 6-figure income. So individually, we can create amazing things by most people's standards. In fact, I think it's like 0.004% in the world make above $100,000 a year. I mean, the average person in the world lives on like $5 a day. So we're already talking elite. Everybody watching this, the elite of the elite. But if we combine energies and resources and focus and talent, we can create something no one has ever seen before in our industry. And we laid out the plans, not all the details. We laid out the fundamental framework of how we get 2019 on track to be a catalyst and a catapult to take us to $1 billion in commission, which means we're paying out to you guys $600 to $700 million in commission. So I hope you guys are excited, ready for a fun ride. Lock down the dates in August, lock down the dates in November, and we'll give you more details as time arises and as Bree lets me release. So thank you guys, appreciate it. Talk soon.